About fixed series voltage regulator performance parameters. Put heading performance parameters. Performance 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 parameters. Parameters. So the first performance parameter is input regulation or line regulation. Input regulation or input regulation. Input regulation or input regulation or line regulation. Next, the second one is load regulation. Load regulation. Load regulation. Then the third one is ripple rejection. Ripple rejection. Ripple rejection. Ripple rejection. Ripple rejection. And the fourth one is current source. Fourth one is current source. Current source. So these are the performance parameters of fixed series voltage regulators. The first and foremost one is, you need to see here, input regulation or line regulation. It is defined as percentage change in output voltage. Input regulation is nothing but it is defined as percentage change in output voltage for a change in input voltage. Means that if any variations is there in the input, what will happen? The percentage change in output voltage also will reflect. Units is millivolts or percentage of output voltage. It is defined as the percentage change in output voltage for a change in input voltage is called as input regulation or line regulation. Coming to the second performance parameter is load regulation. It is defined as change in output voltage for change in load current. This is the load regulation. In the line regulation, percentage change in the output for change in the input voltage, but in the load regulation, change in output voltage for change in load current is called as load regulation. The units for load regulation is millivolts or percentage of V0. Then ripple rejection. Ripple rejection, the third one is ripple rejection. The IC regulator not only keeps output voltage constant. The IC regulator not only keeps output voltage constant, but also reduces amount of ripple voltage. The IC regulator not only keeps output voltage constant, but also it reduces amount of ripple voltages. is called as ripple rejection in decibels. Ripple rejection. Next, current source. You already saw the diagram for fixed voltage, fixed series voltage regulator, right? So in that there are you have in that you have three terminals, three fixed terminals. These three terminals fixed voltage regulators can be used as current source. These three fixed voltage regulators can be used as current source. So that current source IL is equals to load current is equals to IR current and IQ current. We have power transistor, right? So that current and resistors current. This is the current source. So IR means V by R or VI by R. We'll get it here. Or VR by R. So that value almost is equals to 1. Here the IR value is equals to VR by, assume that in the resistor we have a VR voltage, VR by R plus IQ. IL is equals to, let us assume that IL is equals to 1 amp. Let us assume IL is equals to 1 amps. And VR by R value is almost equals to 1 because IQ value less than IL. Therefore, see what we'll get it here. This value is IQ is or less than IL. So this is the condition. If then 1 amp is equals to, we are getting VR by R. So that value is almost equals to 1. If you know the VR value, let us assume VR is equals to 5 volts. VR is equals to 5 volts. And what is the R value? You know the IL value. If you know the VR value. And what is the resistor R value? Is equals to 5 ohms. Okay, if you assume that VR is equals to 5 volts and IL is equals to 1 amp, then you will get it the R value. Okay, so this is the example for current source. Then the next topic is, the next performance character is boosting IC regulator output current. Boosting IC regulator output current. Put heading boosting IC regulator output current. Boosting all of you write down here, boosting IC regulator output current. First, you need to draw the diagram for this. This is the load resistor or load. You need to draw like this, and here you need to apply V in. This is the resistor R1. Assume that this resistor value is 7 ohm. Assume that 7 ohm. In this, the current IR1 will be flowing. IR1 will be flowing inside the resistor. This is the base. So in this, current IB will be flowing in this direction through this base terminal. This is the VEB. This is the emitter base terminal. Sorry. So in this, the current IC will be flowing. This is the current collector. Here the current I0 will be flowing. Here the current IL will be flowing. So this is the input. This is the output. So this is the ground. Let us assume this is 7805. IC 7805. This is the Q1 power transistor Q1. That is the 5 volts. Now it is possible to boost the output current. It is possible to boost output current of a 3-terminal regulator simply by connecting an external pass transistor in parallel with regulator. So this pass transistor in parallel with this regulator. So the working principle of this is working for low load currents. For low load currents, the voltage drop across R1. The voltage drop across R1 is insufficient. For low load currents, the voltage drop across R1 the voltage drop across R1 is insufficient. Insufficient is in the sense which is less than 0.7 volts to turn on Q1. The regulator itself, 7805, the regulator itself is able to supply load current. The regulator itself is able to supply load current. However, as IL value increases, as IL value increases, the voltage drop across this resistor R1 also increases. The voltage drop across this R1 resistor is also increases. When this voltage drop across this is almost equals to 0.7 volts. If the voltage drop across the resistor R1 is equals to 0.7, then Q1 turn on. Q1 turn on. If IL value is equals to 100 milliamps, if IL value is equals to 100 milliamps, if IL value is equals to 100 milli, sorry, this is the amps, right? Milliamps. Then what will happen? The voltage drop across the resistor R1. That value is equals to 7 ohms into 100 milliamps. That value is almost equal. The voltage drop across this resistor R1 is almost equals to 0.7 only, right? 0.7 volts. Thus, if IL value increases more than 10 milliamps, the Q1 turn on and supplies extra current required. If the IL value is load current value is increases more than the 100 milliamps, then the Q1 will keep on turn on or keep on in active state. Then the supply extra current is required. You need to see the diagram. In that we have VEB, right? If the VEB is on, remain fairly constant, and excess current comes from Q1 base, Q1's base, after amplification by beta, the regulator adjusted to I beta or IB, so that the IL value is equals to, we already discussed in the previous performance parameter. IL is equals to, we need to take here I0 and IC, I0 plus IC. Where IC is equals to beta into IB. Where IC is equals to beta into IB. You need to keep in mind that point. IC is equals to beta into IB. For the regulator, I0 is equals to, this I0 value is equals to II minus IQ. II minus output value is equals to input current minus power transistor current IQ. So this is equals to almost, if it is in off state, you will get this value is almost equals to capital I, small I only. So if IQ value is small, or if the transistor is in off state, if the transistor is in off state, then you will get it that. Or else you need to take like this also. This is the I value, right? II. So if the II value is equals to IB plus IR1, this is IB plus IR1, II is equals to, here we will get it that II value. Yes or no? Here only we are applying input. You need to keep in mind this is the II, and Y means here we have I input, right? This II value is equals to IB plus IR1. II value is equals to, input current is equals to IB plus IR1. You have II value. Okay, yeah, substitute that IB is equals to, or else you need to take IB. You want to find out base current. I minus IR1. Then IA means I0. Right, I0 minus IRI means VEB minus, which is in on state only, R1. Okay, so here we have a IB value, I0 value, IC value. We have all values. See, we have IC value, we have I0 value, we have IB value. Therefore, from this equation, IL is equals to I0 plus IC. Here we have IC value, right? This one. This is IC value. We have I0 value also. This. Substitute all these values in the equation number 1. We will get it. What we will get it here? You need to see that IL is equals to load current is equals to IC means, what is the IC value? Beta into IB plus then what we have IC. IC is equals to what? Beta into IB. I0 is equals to II. Here IB means again this one. Substitute that also, beta into IB means I0 minus VEB, VEB at on state only, by R1 plus II. Now we need to do the simplification. So beta into I0 here we have. Here this II means, here we have already I0 term, right? So instead of II, you need to substitute I0. Okay, keep here I0. So from these two terms, you need to take I0 is common. I0 into 1 plus beta minus beta into VBE on divided by R1. VBE on divided by R1. Okay. So for For boosting IC regulator output current, assume that the maximum current value is equals to 1 amp for 7805. The I0 value for this is the IL expression. For this, the I0 maximum value is equals to 1 amp for 7805. 7805 IC or regulator, and assuming that VBE on is equals to 1 volt, and beta value is equals to 15. Now what is the value? Tell me. We have beta value, we have I0 value, okay, we have VEB value, we have resistor value also. What is the resistor value? 7 ohm. Keep your mind. Substitute all values, then we will get IL value. IL is equals to I0 means 1 into 1 plus beta means beta 15. That is 16 into or minus beta means 15 into that VBE means 1. No need to consider. Now this 17 2s are 14. Okay, 17 2s are 14, right? Then simplify this. 16 minus 16 minus, here we are getting 2.14 means that 2.1, then that is here we are getting 8 something, sorry, not 8, 4, here we are getting 4, and that equals to 13 point something, right? 13.86 amps. IL value is equals to 13.86 amps. So this is the boosting IC regulator output current. Output current. Then next we need to discuss IC 723 voltage regulator. IC 723 voltage regulator. IC 723 voltage regulator or 723 voltage regulator. Voltage regulator. For this, first we need to draw the diagrams. This is the reference amplifier. Reference amplifier. is the diode. This is the V reference here. You get it here, V reference. This is the plus supply voltage. This is the negative supply voltage. So here we have VD voltage. This is the positive and negative. Assume that this is the node A. This is the constant current source. Constant current source. Constant current source. Current source. Constant current source. This V reference voltage almost equals to 7 volts. Okay. Here you need to take error amplifier, inverting and non-inverting. This is the non-inverting, this is the inverting. Error amplifier, I am writing here EA, error amplifier. This is the negative terminal, negative supply voltage. You need to apply with the help of that. This is the positive voltage. This is the Q2, Q1 emitter. Sorry. This is this is the CS. Q2, CL. This is the V naught. We will get it from this now. Q1. Here we will get a VC. Okay. This is the inverting and non-inverting terminals. Okay. So up to now clear? Yeah. Now we are going to see that first. This IC 723 voltage have limitations of 3-terminal voltage regulators. Limitations of 3-terminal voltage regulators. So in this there is no short circuit protection. In the IC 723 there is no short circuit protection. Output voltage is fixed. The output voltage value is fixed in this 723 voltage regulator. So these two limitations can overcome in 723 IC 723 voltage regulator is a general purpose regulator which can be adjusted over a wide range of both negative and positive regulated voltages. These limitations can, what are those two limitations? No, in this there is no short circuit protection and the output voltage is fixed. These two are limitations for IC 723 voltage regulator. So if you want to overcome these two limitations, means which can be adjusted over a wide range of both negative and positive regulated voltages. Here we have a regulated voltage, we have a regulated negative and positive regulated voltages V plus and V minus. So we need to adjust these two and overcome those two limitations. So this is the block diagram of a IC 723 voltage regulator. This is the block diagram of IC 723 voltage regulator. This is the block diagram. Okay. This is the block diagram. The first one is block diagram. So it has two separate sections. It has two separate sections. Zener diode, a constant current source, and reference op-amp. Zener diode, here we have this is the Zener diode, this is the constant current source, and here we have a reference amplifier. A reference amplifier produces a fixed voltage of about 7 volts at terminal V reference. Up to now clear? So in the constant current source forces the Zener diode, this constant current source forces the Zener to operate at a fixed point. This constant current source will be forcing to Zener diode to operate at a fixed point so that the Zener diode output, a fixed voltage. Output is a fixed voltage. Fixed voltage. So the other section of IC consists of as an error op-amp. This is, we have the another section of IC. This one, this is the non-inverting. This is the non-inverting. This is the inverting. Yeah, no. The other section of IC consists of an error amplifier. So in this you need to see that a series of pass transistor Q1. This is the pass transistor Q1 and this is the current limit transistor Q2. Current limit transistor Q2. So the error amplifier, the error amplifier, this one compares a sample of voltage. This will be compare a sample of voltage applied at inverting input terminal to reference voltage V reference. So which means that you need to connect this to this. You need to connect this non-inverting input terminal is connecting to V reference. Inverting input terminal is connecting to this V0. The error amplifier compares a sample of output voltage applied at inverting input terminal to reference voltage V reference applied at non-inverting input terminal. V reference is applied to non-inverting input terminal. It will take time, at least 20 minutes it will take time. So in the next class we will draw the circuit diagram of IC 723 voltage regulator. IC 723 voltage regulator, pin diagram and circuit diagram, and their explanation and features we will discuss in the next class. Now it's already 3:50. Okay. So in the next class I will discuss the remaining concepts. It will take max